with the category Best Media Innovation Out of Home and Ambient Media and Cinema. And the duration will be 7 minutes per presentation. Starting with the first presentation, the entry ID is 1239 Bisleri. Over to Bisleri. Bisleri presenter. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Is my audio, am I audible?
Yes.
Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
I hope I've done all the settings for sound, sharing of sound and everything.
Yeah, everything is good to go. Your time starts now. All the best.
Thank you. Good afternoon, jury. I am Dhiraj Kesaria. Let me take you through a journey of how we transformed our product into a powerful media vehicle, resulting in some remarkable results. Let me speak about the remarkable results before I take you through the case study. Our initiative reached 110 million consumers. Sales increased by 25% in each market. VPO, value per outlet, increased by 23%. UBO, unique new billing outlets, increased by 18%. Some amazing results, right? Can you guess how much we spent on media? We spent only 30 lakhs in a year, which is less than a 30-second spot on live IPL on TV. Surprised and wonder how? Let me set the business context for you. Despite being a prominent player in the packaged drinking water category in India, Bisleri lacked the brand love in southern markets, especially in the state of Tamil Nadu. This can be largely attributed to the vast cultural diversity and people's preference for local brands. To gain deeper understanding of the cultural diversity, we conducted a comprehensive market study in Tamil Nadu, which uncovered two key insights. One, to win over consumers in Tamil Nadu, it is essential to embrace the pride associated with the state's culture and language. Two, celebrities from the Tamil cinema industry have immense influence on purchase decisions. However, adopting the tried and tested model like sponsoring impact properties, special protagonist vignettes, festive branding to win over Tamil pride would have required significant investments and considerable amount of time to translate into incremental ROI. While the magic wand of Tamil superstars is known to everyone, it is important to note that many of these prominent celebrities do not personally endorse brands or demand exorbitant fees to bring them on board. Necessity being the mother of invention, we found a solution and a deal that was irresistible for film production houses and southern superstars. We formed a partnership with film marketing teams and offered mutual benefit for both. Bisleri gained exclusive rights to feature these movie posters with superstar imagery on their bottles, while the film marketing teams got free movie promotions through Bisleri's distribution network, leveraging the brand's trust and credibility. We partnered with major movie releases like Kalki, Indian 2, Maharaja, Devra, and many more, enabling us to feature A-list South celebrities like Prabhas, Junior NTR, Vijay Sethupathi, Kamala Hassan, and the mega superstar none other than Rajnikant, who hardly endorse any brands. We also got these superstars to post co-branded promos on their social media handles for absolutely no cost. Let us look at some power-packed posts. We launched limited edition bottles featuring movie imagery and its key star cast. Their posters were printed on crores of Bisleri bottle labels. Over 5 crore limited edition bottles for every movie collaboration were produced and distributed. Over 550 Bisleri vans with collaborative movie posters traveled across the length and breadth of the states, providing phenomenal visibility. 110 crore plus limited edition bottles were produced in total with movie posters and starcast imagery became collectible souvenirs for consumers. 65,000 larger than life POSM placements gave immense visibility. We also organized special movie screenings for our distributors and retailers to boost trade morale. This initiative not only changed the perception of the brand in southern markets, but also kept lookalikes at bay, as they were not able to replicate our model and it became a potent differentiator. We replicated this formula across markets with Bollywood, Hollywood, and Bollywood. And guess what? It works across markets. We have also coined this formula as ALT, Association, Limited Edition Bottles, and Trade Connect, a self-sustaining model that can be easily replicated. As we speak, we have partnered with many more blockbuster movies and discovered a media model that is sustainable. And that's how we created a new model of brand love and introduced India to a model which is sustainable. Thank you.
Thank you. Next presentation, the entry ID is 1205, Aditya Birla Capital.
Hello everyone. Just checking audio video clear.
Yes.
All right, gonna start.
Your time starts now. All the best.
Yeah, it starts now.
Do you want to share your screen?
We will in a bit.
Do you want to check before you start?
Oh no, that's fine. It's fine.
All right. Your
All
time
right.
starts now. All the best.
Sure. अरे शुक्र इतनी एक्साइटेड क्यों लग रही है वुमेन्स डे इसलिए हाँ वो तो है बट वेट लेट मी चीयर फॉर इंडिया 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 वो मैं समझ गई कल के मैच के लिए एक्साइटेड है ना इसलिए तो ये सब कर रही है नहीं यार तो आईपीएल आई मीन लाइक कम ऑन अगर इंडिया में कोई चीयर कर रहा है तो क्या वो सिर्फ क्रिकेट के लिए है और कोई स्पोर्ट नहीं है क्या वो तो बात सही है बट फिर क्या रीजन क्या है यार कल लास्ट ईयर कुछ हुआ था एक बहुत हिस्टोरिक मोमेंट था इंडिया के लिए लास्ट ईयर याद नहीं आ रहा शपथ क्या था लास्ट ईयर ऐसा Amrita, I'm talking about Paris Olympics. Oh yes, yes, yes. How can I forget? हाँ पर ओलंपिक्स तो लास्ट ईयर हुआ था तो अब हम क्या कर रहे हैं यहाँ अब हम उसकी बात इसके लिए कर रहे हैं क्योंकि लास्ट ईयर ओलंपिक में कुछ बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग हुआ था एक नए मूवमेंट की शुरुआत हुई थी ओह इंटरेस्टिंग बट वो क्या था एक ऐसा मोमेंट जिसने ओलंपिक का जोश पूरे देश में भर दिया हमने एक नॉन क्रिकेट स्पोर्ट को पूरे दिल से सपोर्ट किया और ये प्रूव किया कि इंडिया की चीयर सिर्फ एक क्रिकेट के लिए सीमित नहीं है हमने हमारे 117 एथलीट को भी उतना ही प्यार दिया जितना हम क्रिकेट को देते हैं और ये प्रूव किया इंडिया जब खेलता है तब गूंजता है वाओ दैट साउंड्स सो इंटरेस्टिंग बट ये किया किसने पिछले साल ओलंपिक के दौरान आदित्य बिरला कैपिटल ने इसी जोश को एक नई बुलंदी पे लेके गया और लिटरल सेंस में जमीन और आसमान को एक कर दिया हर गली हर सड़क पर एक ही नारा था इंडिया अब हद कर दे आई एम लिटरली गेटिंग गूज़बम्प्स यार यू वांट टू सी हाउ दे एक्चुअली पुल्ड इट ऑफ या एंड आई एम एक्साइटेड टू सी दैट यस So this is what we did. Wow.
वो बोलेंगे प्रैक्टिस करने की भी एक हद होती है, मुक्के मारने की, मुक्के सहने की, एक ही चीज को बार बार करने की भी एक हद होती है। वो ये भी कहेंगे अपनी हदों में रहना सीखो, तब हम बोलेंगे तुम्हारा कहा सुनने की भी एक हद होती है। तो आज अभी एक जिद कर ले, इंडिया अब हद कर दे।
और इसी हद को बेहद करने आदित्य बिरला ने हर जगह को जुनून में बदल दिया। मेट्रो ट्रेन्स, हॉकी, रेसलिंग, टेबल टेनिस और रिले का मैदान बनी। बिलबोर्ड्स चीयरबोर्ड्स में बदल गए। एयरपोर्ट्स खुशी का अराइवल बने। एयरलाइंस में जीत के अनाउंसमेंट्स गूंजे।
Surprised? Aditya Birla Capital, India's leading financial services conglomerate and official sponsor of Indian Olympic team, proudly celebrates Team India's achievement at the Games.
हाईवेज पे बॉक्सिंग चैंप्स की स्ट्रेंथ दिखी। सीजीआई और एनामॉर्फिक ने जगाया जीत का जुनून। बस शेल्टर्स पे जीत का जोश दिखा और मॉल्स में विजय का परचम लहराया। इंडिया से लेके पेरिस तक सिर्फ एक ही नारा, इंडिया अब हद कर दे। And the results narrated a winning story. OOH reach 15.84 million. OOH impressions 166 million. Metro impressions 157 million. Airport impressions 9.7 million. Airline impressions 1.15 million. Total impressions 233.8 million.
Aditya Birla Capital, powering an unstoppable India.
Wow, I think आप लोगों ने सही में हद कर दी. So I just wanted to know what was the impact of this campaign. I'm eager to know about the impact.
Impact,
Yeah.
we turned out to be the winners just like our Olympians. And if I have to give you some stats, there was an increase in Tom and Spont awareness by 5 points. 7 lakh users visited the microsite. 9 lakh plus users recorded the session with an engagement rate of 4%. And on overall, there was a 13% uplift in the brand consideration score.
That was something, Shifra. That was massive.
So this was it. This campaign was the best performing one amongst the sponsors, surpassing all the competitors. Well, our success made enough noise, but that is not what we actually aimed for. We aimed that going forward, we cheer more for our country and for our athletes. And together we say,
India,
up hard kar de.
even for tomorrow's match.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it from our side. Yeah.
Next presentation, entry ID 1263, Amazon Prime Video.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Have I done all the settings properly?
Yes, but please show in a full screen.
Just hold on. Yeah. Just hold on. I'm sharing the screen.
Okay.
Can we get started?
Yes.
Yes. Well, welcome
Can
everyone. Yeah. Can I start?
Yes, you can start now.
Yes. Well, hello everyone. Well, imagine yourself walking down the street, checking your phone, or just lost in your thought. Suddenly, you see something unusual, a crowd gathering. Upon close inspection, you see a murder scene. What's more even shocking,
what's in it. There is a dead elephant. This is Murder is Murder, a bold street art installation for the series Poacher. Poaching is a serious global issue. According to WWF, over 15,000 elephants are killed annually. The value of illegal ivory trade is at mind-numbing 1 crore. I wonder if anyone knows this term 1 crore. It means 1 lakh crore. Yes, it is that big. For promoting their new show, Poacher, the brief from the client was very clear. How do we stand out in our category? While discussing the brief, one aspect stood out, that the Indian urban audience were not aware of the grim reality of elephant poaching in India. By recognizing this gap, we decided to make awareness the cornerstone for our campaign ideation. We were going to raise awareness about elephant poaching while promoting the show. But how do you engage an urban crowd that is constantly on the move? Well, we create an unexpected event at an unexpected location. This approach is inspired by the ancient Indian tradition of street art. The street spectacle compels the people to pause, engage, and react. Taking these insights into consideration, we crafted an experience that was designed to break through the clutter, an unexpected, thought-provoking, bold street image spread across multiple high footfall, PG relevant hotspots in metro cities. While ideating for our campaign, we came up with many ideas. Some were too abstract, some were not too impactful, while some were too violent for our liking. We wanted an idea that would captivate, not repel our audiences. We consciously stayed away from gruesome imagery. And in the end, we adopted an artistic yet impactful approach where we depicted the aftermath of elephant poaching in a way that would create curiosity and engage the audiences in taking real life conversation about the issue. We designed a striking crime scene featuring a dead animal and a tusk lying beside it. The outline of the elephant was made by chalk-like tape material, while the edges were marked with cautious tape, like the real crime scene. At the bottom of it read "Murder is Murder," along with show's branding. Our another installation featured a larger-than-life glass box filled with huge tusks, fake tusks, to highlight the size of the problem. The copy at the end of the installation read, "These tusks represent the one they found. Imagine the one they didn't." These were powerful images. Furthermore, our efforts gained credibility when WTI, Wildlife Trust of India, came on board as a partner. They provided their website as a landing page to the audiences who scan QR codes at the installation to gain relevant, authentic elephant poaching information. To make sure the call of action was clear, promotional teams were present at all the locations to assist the audiences with any additional information about the display and the show. The results speak for themselves. More than 5 lakhs visitors, more than 1 lakh QR code scans, over 30 brands joined us in the conversation. Furthermore, we also achieved awareness upliftment of 2,600 BPS, upliftment in intention to work 600 BPS. It was the buzziest title on Ormax for 6 consecutive weeks. The IMD page hit was 4 times more, and the search volume surged by 1.6 times. The campaign impression total was 145 millions. Let's get into the video to see the scale and the impact of our action.
अशोक बस 10 साल का था. उसने अपने हथियारों को देखा तक नहीं. They might think they'll get away with it, but they won't, because murder is murder.
Last 1 minute.
I would like to conclude that our campaign did not just raise awareness, it sparked emotion, started conversation, and inspired action. I thank you for your valuable time. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. The next presentation's entry ID is 1212 Cello.
Cello team, are you ready?
Cello team.
Bang on 6 minutes.
Yeah, just give us a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Phones on silent.
Good afternoon, jury. I hope we are audible and visible.
Yes.
चलना अरे चलना यार
अरे बाबा कहाँ?
चलना कहीं मत उड़ के आते हैं
पागल है क्या? मार्च का महीना है और इतनी गर्मी है।
गर्मी है तो सेलो है ना कीप इट कूल लाइक सेलो
कीप इट कूल? ओ लास्ट ईयर वाला याद आ गया। कितनी गर्मी थी और गर्मी में सेलो की बोतल में ठंडा ठंडा पानी।
अरे ढक्कन बिलबोर्ड पे ढक्कन था और उसमें था ठंडा ठंडा पानी सेलो ही एक ऐसी ब्रांड है जिसने गर्मी में हमारे बारे में सोचा
हाँ, और अपने कैंपेन कीप इट कूल से हमें पिलाया बिलबोर्ड पे पानी।
अरे उसे क्या बोलते हैं वो इनो इनो क्या यार
इनो नहीं छोटे, इनोवेशन।
सही में मिनी मॉलडीव्स था वो अपनी पूल पार्टी वो सिप सिप डिप डिप
और क्या गाना था वो। तो चल फिर से उड़ते हैं और जीते हैं वो पल।
डिप डिप सिप 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 ले डिप 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 ले सिप 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 ले लगा जंप ले छई छपाक ले लगा जंप ले छई छपाक और डिप 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 ले सिप 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 कुछ फड़फड़ा कुछ उड़ पड़ा कुछ फड़फड़ा कुछ उड़ पड़ा डिप 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 ले सिप 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 ले छई छपाक ले पर टपाक ले छई छपाक ले पर टपाक ले डिप 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 ये सिप 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 ये डिप 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 ले सिप 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 सिप
सिप सिप डिप डिप। काश ऐसा ही होता इनका लाइफ थ्रू आउट द ईयर। But unfortunately, as we all know, 2024 was the hottest year ever recorded. And here are some hard-hitting facts. India reported more than 40,000 suspected heat strokes in India. There were approximately 700 deaths in India alone because of heat. And the saddest part is that we could see birds literally fall from the sky because of the intense heat. The real question that everyone asked us was, can one billboard make a change? The answer is a big yes. Because since last year, we, our friends, our families have started keeping a small bowl of water every summer for the little birds so that they can quench their thirst. And here is a glimpse of what we actually do, and we have been doing it till date. So these are pictures just taken from us and random people that we know, they have shared us for this presentation. This is happening every single day, and it will keep continuing throughout the summer itself. The center picture, if you see, has actually customized a place for the keeping the bowl itself. And it really, really helps. We see birds come in every morning and in the afternoon to just take a sip and, quench their thirst. In all this, Cello doubled up advertising with an act of kindness, and we took a lot of effort. We made a song. This entire song that you saw is composed by us. The jingle is spread across with people that we know so that they get inspired to do the same act of kindness. And with summers back yet again, let's create a sip, sip, dip, dip moment for our little friends. And we wish that you join us in this moment. Please, this summer, keep a bowl filled of water in your balconies, in your veranda, wherever a bird can access. A tiny act of kindness can go a long way in keeping them cool and hydrated. With that, I would like to end the presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next presentation, the entry ID is 1222, Cadbury Fuse.
Yes, just give me a moment to set up.
Okay.
No.
Can you all view my full screen?
Yes. Good to go?
Yeah.
You can start now.
Okay. Good afternoon, judges. My name is Sankit Rajput, and today we're going to talk about how Cadbury Fuse defeated our biggest competitor. Now, we all have gone through those meetings where we are starving and our mind is diverted, but the meeting is just not getting over. Blame the meeting? Nah. Perhaps try listening to your body. It's hunger. And let's admit it, once hunger is satisfied, you'll have your performance back on track. No matter what the situation is, the only thing that can stop us from giving our best is our bhook. It's our biggest competitor. And so, why tolerate it when you can defeat it? Come at the hour, come at the bar. Cadbury Fuse, a chocolate bar created to defeat hunger. In the quest, Cadbury Fuse recognized the space for chocolate as a snack in various hours of hunger experienced by young adults during the hunger wheel, resulting in giving our competitors a run for their money. But to prove its worth, the bar must go through the toughest challenge there is in the state of Karnataka, where the sales dropped by 33%. The need of the hour was to find an activity where hunger can make or break the situation, where a sudden hunger strike can ruin the performance, an activity where the stakes are really high. And the search was finally over, with Tata Procam Marathon coming to Bangalore, and Cadbury Fuse was all pumped to defeat its biggest competitor, hunger. But how can we impact the performance of these runners during the race? Picture a marathon runner desperately trying to reach the finish line with food on his mind, gets overtaken by other runner cause he just couldn't focus. Hence, the most important part was to make runners tackle bhook before it becomes too late. Now, through science, we knew that maintaining optimal glucose level was crucial for peak performance. And so the research began on creating something path-breaking. Enter the hunger sticker. This wasn't your average sticker. This was a cutting-edge piece of sweat-activated technology. A bio-indicator worn on runner skin, the sticker, initially deep purple color, displayed the word "grab a fuse." As glucose level dipped, with drop of sweat, the sticker would magically transform into vibrant pink, highlighting now, signaling the runner's need for a Cadbury Fuse. Let's see how it worked.
They say when it comes to running, your biggest competition is you. But they're wrong. It's not this, it's this, your hunger. But don't you worry, beating your toughest competition just got easier with the Fuse Hunger Sticker. Want to know how it works? Follow me. When you've been running for some time, you may feel hungry. Did you know your sweat actually carries glucose? This sticker absorbs that and changes its color. You can then just grab a Cadbury Fuse. Yum! Nope, can't see hunger anywhere now. So don't forget to wear your Fuse Hunger sticker on the 28th. All the best runners. Beat hunger, beat them all with Cadbury Fuse.
We took over the city of Bangalore with our key assets and branding on digital, print, radio, and through influencers on social media, prepping athletes for the race day. We didn't stop there. To demonstrate the functionality of the hunger sticker, we took science, innovation, and logistics together to create one of its kind, India's very first sweat billboard. Here's a look at how it became the center of attention for all the marathon runners. By overcoming all the obstacles and executional challenges, the sweat billboard stood tall, becoming an eye-catching phenomenon for the participants, where they came in numbers and interacted with the billboard at the expo. And on the day of marathon, over 28,000 runners defeated their hunger and crossed the finish line with the hunger sticker. The innovation didn't just change colors, it changed the game. Whisper of innovative campaign spread like wildfire, reaching a staggering 1.38 million people. The buzz was palpable, with over 104,000 interactions igniting conversations online and offline. And as they say, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. In Karnataka, Cadbury Fuse sales surged by an impressive 9%. The book sticker campaign proved that innovation, creativity, and deep understanding of human experiences can truly capture hearts and, yes, stomachs. And while our competition were busy fixing their wheels, we won the race on legs without breaking a sweat. Or maybe we did break sweat to defeat hunger. Now is the time for you to do the same. Let's grab one.
Last 1 minute.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go to the next presentation. The entry ID is 1228 Gillette.
Hello. I hope I'm audible and visible on the screen.
Yes.
Okay. Allow me a moment. I'll pull up my presentation.
Okay.
Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Let me know when I can begin.
Yeah, you can start.
Good afternoon, jury and everyone watching on YouTube. My name is Rowena Rodrigues, young MV from last year. And today, I'm here to tell you how Gillette made a razor-sharp pitch for the cricket lovers. For years, Gillette has redefined grooming known for its precision, performance, and trust. However, despite this iconic status, the brand faced a growing relevance problem, especially among young men. With the rise of beard culture and shift in styling tools, shaving wasn't a default choice. In fact, 52% Indian men preferred keeping a beard or a stubble. This challenge was clear. How do we make Gillette more relevant to the young consumer? We chose to ride on the bigness of India's most desired and passionate sport, cricket. Why? Because 65% of males aged 18 to 34 played cricket, indicating a strong offline engagement with the sport. And there was a 400% rise in search volumes for keywords like playing cricket in an outdoor setup near me. This gave birth to our campaign, Play with the Stars. We partnered with rising cricket icons Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer to launch Cricket Edition packs. We gave the cricket fans a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to play alongside their heroes. The idea was simple yet powerful. Buy a Cricket Edition Gillette razor, scan the QR code, and enter a chance to meet their favorite cricket icon. Our task was to drive awareness for the Cricket Edition packs by creating an immersive experience with our younger TG. Gillette was clear. To win the modern man, we had to go beyond placing ads in the cricketing space. We had to create something memorable, something buzzworthy. This set the stage for Gillette's dynamic bus stops. We installed large 8-foot 3D pop-up razors at prime locations to mimic a cricket pitch, showcasing a smooth shave. Bus shelters transformed into interactive spaces. It was more than a display. It was an invitation for fans with a shared passion to step onto the razor pitch, roll their arm, and get a chance to play with the stars. We adopted the 70-20-10 framework for the selection of the right touchpoint mix. Large screen billboards in densely populated areas maximized reach, while bus shelters along high traffic routes served as frequency builders. Unipoles were strategically placed in affluent locations to grab attention. And digital out-of-home targeted high-intent catchment areas such as gyms, turfs, and college campuses. Our striking 8-foot 3D pop-up razor zones offered immersive interactive experiences to connect with our audiences at a deeper level. With 300 plus touch points, we effectively balanced reach, recall, and engagement, delivering impact at every level. Imagine this. Bus shelters became Instagrammable spots. Unipoles stood tall, ensuring we couldn't be missed. We even placed dynamic digital screens in culprit gyms, because what better place to reach out to a man who's invested in his self-care? Let's look at how we did this through an AV.
For over a century, Gillette has been the gold standard in grooming, precision, performance, and trust. But as grooming habits evolved and razors slowly lost their place in daily routines, Gillette faced a pressing challenge: how to stay relevant. The answer was clear. Tap into what their audience loves most: cricket. Cricket in India isn't just a sport, it's a passion that shapes culture, especially for young men. Gillette crafted a bold strategy to reignite razor sales by becoming a part of the cricketing world. And what better stage than the Cricket World Cup 2023? This was the perfect moment to launch Play with the Stars, a campaign featuring Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer, giving fans a once-in-a-lifetime chance to meet their idols and play alongside them by purchasing the exclusive Cricket Edition pack. To amplify this exciting campaign, we brought Gillette's outdoor innovation to life, where creativity met cricket in a way never seen before. Our goal was simple: to create an unforgettable brand experience during the World Cup ODI. Our strategy: craft an immersive OOH innovation, more than just a spectacle, but a call to action. We created an 8-foot 3D pop-up Gillette Mark III razor, where we transformed the grass field into a razor-sharp pitch, showcasing a smooth shave. Commuters and passerby joined in to engage with this massive 8-foot Gillette razor. We turned the green grass field into a clean razor pitch for the audience to participate. Gillette's vision aimed to connect genuinely with consumers, and the activation urged individuals to not only play cricket but also foster brand love through the Gillette Cricket Edition pack. Our campaign extended its reach across 4 major cities, engaging audiences through bus shelters, digital billboards, digital screens at high-traffic areas, unipoles, and dynamic DOOH placements at cult-fit gyms, ensuring that wherever cricket fans went, Gillette was right there with them. The results engagement organically gained traction across 4 cities and 300 properties, reaching 10 million people, covered by 15 publications with a PR value worth 1.2 crores, boosted business by 115% during the campaign. A memorable brand experience that enhanced connection, increased sales, and a positive image of Gillette as an innovative brand. The campaign generated 1.5 million social media shares on platforms like Instagram and Twitter with the hashtag Gillette Play with the Stars during key phases of the Cricket World Cup. Gillette took outdoor advertising to new heights, engaging audiences like never before. Gillette's outdoor innovation, where every moment was a stroke of genius, the best a man can get.
Gillette, the best a man can get.
Last minute.
With this campaign, we didn't just create an impact. We stood out amidst the saturation of World Cup themed campaigns, captured attention of young audiences, and turned cricket passion into engagement with Gillette. And by doing this, we didn't just place ads. We owned the streets, the screens, and stirred the right emotions within every cricket fan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moving to the next presentation, the entry ID is 1215 Pulse Candy. Over to presenter.
Good afternoon. We are here to present Meri Bhakti Mere Bappa, जिसके है Pulse एक अवतार अनेक. So hope I am audible and visible.
Yes.
So we have prepared a small presentation act. Hope you guys will enjoy it. Thank you.
गुड मॉर्निंग जूरी।
गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग।
ओए ओए ओए, मोदक ये तो मेरा फेवरेट है, ये मैं खाऊंगा।
रुक जा छोटे, ये मेरा भी फेवरेट है।
नहीं, ये बप्पा का फेवरेट है और मैं उनका सबसे स्पेशल मूषक हूँ, तो मैं खाऊंगा।
तेरा दिमाग मोदक जितना छोटा है क्या? पप्पा का फेवरेट तो मैं हूँ।
अच्छा तो बता, बप्पा के कितने अवतार हैं?
गिनने दो, 1 मिनट। 2, 4, शायद 5 है।
गलत जवाब, सही जवाब 7 है।
नहीं, 5 है।
7।
5
नहीं, 7।
5
7।
अरे अरे अरे, शांत हो जाओ। पहली बात तो दोनों लड़ो मत। दूसरी बात, बप्पा के अनेक अवतार हैं। और एक बात, अवतार अनेक हैं पर पल्स एक है।
अनेक अवतार?
हाँ।
वैसे मुझे तो उनका बाल अवतार पसंद है।
मुझे उनका राजा वाला।
बाल स्वरूप?
नहीं, राजा वाला।
अरे अरे अरे, फिर शुरू हो गए तुम दोनों। बस भी करो। पता है उनके कितने सारे अवतार हैं?
कितने?
अनेक।
अनेक?
हाँ, और ये सारे अवतारों को पल्स, इंडिया की फेवरेट कैंडी ब्रांड ने एआई की मदद से बप्पा के भक्तों से मिलाया।
अरे वाह, वो कैसे?
मैं बताता हूं, ऐसे।
The symbol of happiness, the lord of knowledge, the best listener, the Vignaharta. Ganpati Bappa has so many avatars. And every devotee has their own favorite avatar of Bappa. Pulse, India's favorite candy brand, surprised the devotees by adding its tangy twist of fun with Pulse Ek Avatar Anek. Just like the avatars of the candy, Pulse enabled the various avatars of Bappa with AI. For the first time ever, India's biggest Ganesh Pandal, Lal Bagh Charaja, experienced an AI-powered interactive booth. The AI booth allowed people to describe their imagination of Bappa. Devotees simply had to choose the Swaroop, Bhav and a background. And the system generated the beautiful form of Bappa based on the devotee's visualization. These personalized visuals of Bappa were then projected on a large screen at the pandal, leaving everyone in awe.
पल्स ने जो इंट्रोड्यूस किया ये कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत अच्छा किया। जैसे हमको लालबाग का राजा गणपति हमको कैसे देखना था, स्नो में, फील्ड में, स्माइली, हैप्पीली, बहुत अच्छा था ये कॉन्सेप्ट।
Devotees also received their created avatar of Bappa on WhatsApp, allowing them to share it on social platforms. Each image was a visual treat and narrated a story of devotion.
हमने जो फेस्टिवल सीन रहता है वो क्रिएट किया। जो फेस्टिवल सीन अच्छे लगते हैं पापा के डांस के लिए, पहली बार देखा और मस्त मजा आ गया।
This activity was also taken to social media by launching a URL that allowed people to generate their favorite avatar of Bappa. The campaign created enough buzz across platforms. Lakhs of devotees proudly celebrated their devotion and many brought their imagination to life.
वाह वाह वाह, मेरे बप्पा के इतने सारे अवतार।
क्या बात है, पल्स ने कमाल ही कर दिया है।
हाँ, पल्स ने वाकई में कमाल कर दिया। इंडिया में पहली बार हुआ था जहां एआई के द्वारा लाल बागचा राजा पंडाल में बप्पा के इतने सारे अवतार बनाए गए। सच में पल्स ही एक ऐसा ब्रांड है जो भक्तों की पल्स को सही मायनों में समझता है।
मजा आ गया। इसी बात में मैं अब एक मोदक खा लेता हूँ।
नहीं नहीं, ये मोदक तो मैं खाऊंगा।
नहीं
नहीं
मैं खाऊंगा।
मैं खाऊंगा।
नहीं
मैं खाऊंगा।
So this was Chintu Mintu Gittu Kaka's narration of the campaign. Hope you guys had a good time watching them. Pulse Ek Avatar Anek was a campaign that just not showed the power of AI, but it was a unique amalgamation of technology and culture. The campaign remained in the hearts of the devotees, where everyone believed that Bappa has various avatars. Also, each one of them had even their favorite ones. So, not to end this, Ganpati Bappa Moria. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next presentation is entry ID 1255 Vadilal. Over to presenter.
Hi everyone, please give me a moment. I'll just share my screen.
Sure.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Hope my notes are not visible.
Yes. But you haven't shared your computer sound.
Okay. I'll share again. Sorry.
You can also just go to the Zoom controls over there and share computer sound.
Just a second. I'll just share my sound again.
All right, no problem.
Hope the sound is shared now.
Yes. And
you are able to
you
see
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you
Yes.
able to see my screen? Full screen?
Yes. Yes.
Great. Good afternoon, jury members. Wishing all the female jury members and participants a very happy Women's Day. I am Harneet Sahani, and I'm thrilled to share how we helped Vadilal Ice Cream, a beloved ice cream brand, reconnect with their roots in Ahmedabad through a truly innovative out-of-home campaign. For over a century, Vadilal Ice Cream has been a symbol of joy in Ahmedabad. But with modern brands on the rise, its relevance declined. India's 204 billion rupee ice cream market is highly fragmented. While the top 8 players hold 50%, the rest is dominated by local and new entrants. Vadilal, with a 4.4% share, faced intense competition nationwide and had to do something to outshine the clutter. It chose to focus on reclaiming one market at a time, and where better to begin than the city where it all started. Our brief was simple, making Vadilal relevant in its hometown and winning back Ahmedabad. The challenge was architecting an Ahmedabad-specific campaign. While TV had the highest reach within our TG of 15 to 35-year-olds, but Gujarati channels has negligible reach. Digital offered geo-targeting but lacked the visual impact. Out-of-home provided both geo-targeting and high reach, making it an ideal solution. And that's why it let us focus on our investments where it mattered most within Ahmedabad. We seized the opportunity as Ahmedabad's biggest festival unfolded. The India-Pakistan World Cup ODI at the world's largest stadium, packed with 1.25 lakh fans. The city pulsed with excitement, streets overflowing with people rushing to the stadium or hoping to catch a glimpse of their heroes. In this surge of passion and pride, Vadilal had the perfect stage to shine. Instead of a traditional out-of-home approach, which would typically involve 15 to 20 sites spread across the city for a month, we took a more targeted approach. We recognized that the massive crowd converging around the stadium presented a unique opportunity to maximize impact. There are 4 gates to enter the stadium, each in a different direction. We identified 4 key junctions leading to each entrance and secured high-impact, large-format sites at each location. This ensured we captured the attention of the incoming traffic from all directions. To cut through the clutter, we created something truly unique. Massive installations of the Indian cricket team jersey, meticulously stitched with 15,000 recycled Vadilal ice cream wrappers, wishing Team India the best for the upcoming match. This was not just advertising. It was an art, a symbol of national pride, and a clever way to showcase Vadilal's connection to the city. We strategically placed these installations at key junctions leading to the stadium, ensuring maximum visibility. We also positioned the Vadilal ice cream carts nearby to get better visibility of the carts and better brand resonance. The campaign's impact exceeded our expectations. The Indian cricket team bus passed by one of our installations, and players like Kuldeep Yadav and Shikhar Dhawan shared photos on their social media, organically reaching over 19 million people. This virality fueled 1.5x increase in brand conversations on Vadilal's Instagram page, driving impressive reach and engagement. We also garnered PR coverage worth 2 million INR, further amplifying the campaign's reach and impact. And a cherry on the cake, where we saved the ICC sponsorships costing and yet carried out an impressive and impactful campaign for Vadilal. What sets this campaign apart is its authentic, earned media approach. We didn't just buy eyeballs, we created an engaging and shareable experience that resonated with the city's passion for cricket and national pride. The innovative use of recycled ice cream wrappers provided a unique visual element and a tangible connection to the product, strengthening brand recognition and recall. We achieved national pride and national reach on a regional budget, demonstrating the power of innovative out-of-home to connect with consumers on an emotional level and deliver exceptional results. Now let's dive into the AV to see how the campaign unfolded.
Vadilal, a century-old brand, has been more than just ice cream for the people of Ahmedabad. Ahmedabadis have grown up with Vadilal ice cream, sharing moments of joy and togetherness. But in the last decade, modern brands started stealing the spotlight, and Vadilal needed to win back its hometown, Ahmedabad, by doing something special. So, Vadilal found a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a comeback. The ICC Cricket World Cup match at the world's largest stadium in the heart of Ahmedabad. And Vadilal went ahead to create something extraordinary. A massive Indian jersey stitched with 15,000 Vadilal wrappers placed at the stadium's key entrances. 4 gates, 4 high-impact relevant media locations, one grand gesture of support. Vadilal didn't just advertise, they made India's love for cricket and ice cream unmissable. Also, when the Indian team bus drove past our site, the cricketers like Kuldeep Yadav and Shikhar Dhawan took notice, sharing it with 19 million fans. What started as a city campaign turned into a national sensation. Vadilal didn't just reclaim Ahmedabad, they stitched their way back into the hearts of millions. Vadilal.
Before I wrap up, on the eve of the Champions Trophy, I wish Team India all the very best. Let's bring the trophy home again, just like Vadilal revived its magic in Ahmedabad. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The next presentation, entry ID is 1257, thumbs up.
Hi everyone, my screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, should I start?
Yes, your time starts now. All the best.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon everyone. Judges, अपनी कुर्सी की पेटी बांध लीजिए. Toofan is about to take off. It was never seen before annual campaign. On ground, on pack, on air, in stadium. Toofan covered everything. Hello, I am Anshika and over the next few minutes, I'll take you through this Toofani ride. But before the ride takes off, let me share a bit about the brand. Thums Up has the highest market share in cola category. However, 70% of its sales are restricted to summer months. Hence, all our efforts are designed to give a reason to consumer to pick a bottle of Thums Up all year long. Thums Up found a natural alignment with T20 World Cup, which was happening post the peak summers. Hence, it was a great opportunity to leverage its popularity and time to engage with the consumers. But when it comes to Cricket World Cup, every brand wants to stand out. So what did we do differently? We understood what drives a true fan is the high of watching a match live, amidst the frenzy of fellow fans and experiencing the World Cup in a manner that makes them the part of the action. But 2024 World Cup was being held far, far away from home, making it out of reach for larger community of Indian fans. So Thums Up gave the die-hard cricket fan a once-in-a-lifetime experience of flying them on a Thums Up branded charter flight from India to West Indies. The journey to be the part of this Toofan was super simple. Just scan the QR code on a Thums Up bottle and you could be the lucky winner of an unforgettable experience. The Toofani flight was much more than getting a bunch of people to watch the match. It was a celebration of sports. With multiple unique experiences planned across the journey, pre-flight, mid-flight, and in West Indies. The Toofani tour went live with the high-frequency media campaign across the cricketing ecosystem. Cricket legends like Brian Lara, Brett Lee, Sehwag, Ganguly, Yuvraj Singh, and India's top influencers joined the party to drive home. What just happened on Thums Up Toofani flight didn't just stay on flight. India's top influencers joined our lucky winners for an epic cricket party in the sky, going live from 36,000 feet above the ground. Once the flight landed, the fans watched the semi-finals with Brian Lara. They also got a chance to party with him at his house, the Caribbean style. You thought Thums Up will stop here? Well, no. For our cricket fans, we made the impossible happen. A rare opportunity to see and click pictures with the iconic T20 Men's ICC trophy. The celebration came in full circle with the limited edition victory can, which when scanned took the fans to a special World Cup moment. And now I give you a glimpse of our Toofani journey. And judges, the results we saw were just phenomenal. We engaged with 100 million, with over 7 million scans. This was not just any regular ambient campaign. Thumbs Up redefined the definition of ambient marketing, not just on pack, on ground, online, but on air at 36,000 feet as well. So, judges, for Champions Trophy final tomorrow, grab a thumbs up, fasten your seat belts, क्योंकि तूफान आने वाला है. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, I think I'm struggling to start my video camera. Could you all give me a minute?
Okay. Nitin?
Thing is, I think I might have to use another laptop. Could you all give us some time till we figure that out?
Sure, we
Okay,
will go on to the
so
next presentation.
dear jury members, we'll just have a short break of 10 minutes and we'll back after 10 minutes. Nitin, it's fine?
Yes.
Okay.
UltraTech team, can you sort it out by the time? UltraTech team?
Put it on Teams now.
Nitin, can the other presentation go? We just still figuring it
No,
out.
no, don't worry. We are taking a break.
Okay, sure.
So you can set up the screen and be ready by the time.
Great. Okay, sure.
Karthik, is everything set from your end for the presentation? Okay. Smita, can we start? Jury members, are we, if everyone are ready, we can start. That is all.
I'm there.
Okay. Other jury members, can we start?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Thank you. Going with the next presentation, the entry ID is 1269 UltraTech. UltraTech team.
Jury, we can actually start if everyone's ready.
What happened?
Nitin,
Yes.
Smita.
Yes.
Please start.
Sure, just a minute.
Please start. Let us know. Please share your screen. We will let you know when to
Yeah,
start.
just sharing the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, just a quick check if the slides are visible and moving for you all.
Yes.
Okay, so we can start now. Thanks a lot for the time.
Your camera is off.
Camera's off, just 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
What happened?
Just 1 minute.
That's okay if the camera is off. If you don't, you can just share the screen.
Yeah, just there's some issue with the screen share also. Just a minute. Yep, we are, I think, good to go now. Yes, we can start. Thanks a lot for the time again. And apologies.
All right. Your time starts now. All the best.
Yeah. So, jury, I'm sure most of y'all are able to guess the original brands from the incorrect logos placed over here. And that's the power of an iconic logo, right? And such is the case with the iconic UltraTech logos too, that are spread across the country at highways, hoardings, wall paintings, or even the cement bags used in home construction. I even found one close to 10,000 feet above sea level. As a matter of fact, there are over 1.9 billion static UltraTech logos scattered across outdoor medias, which means there is one UltraTech logo per every Indian. Now let's hold on to this fun fact and take a small detour. Any problems today, be it physical, mental, legal, we have access to a trusted expert just a fingertip away. Oh sorry, मैंने शायद गलत expert का picture लगा दिया, but आप मेरी भावनाओं को तो समझ ही गए होंगे. But there's one area where we still lack instant access to an expert, and that's home building. 90% of individual home builders build their homes only once, and there's close to 120 billion rupees at stake on an average every year. And the experts available come with their own limitations. This leaves a home builder with too much uncertainty and endless questions, and any mistake in this regard is costly and irreversible. Naturally, Indians end up speaking to the only trusted expert they know. You know, the family members, the likes of Meerut ke Tauji, Pados ke uncle, Kanpur ke chacha. But in the case of a highly technical activity like home building, trust and expertise rarely coexist, leading to their homes looking like this, or this. Now, cement is the biggest irreversible aspect of home building. So it was natural to expect the major cement brands to bridge the gap of a trusted expert. But they too were relying on the usual media mix, leading to their expert services, leading limited conversations and reach. As India's #1 cement, UltraTech had to do something about it. तो हम लग गए काम पे. With over 800 million mobile users and rising data consumption, more users are turning online for home building information, and more Indians are scanning QR codes outdoor for payments and other daily activities. With 1.9 billion UltraTech logos, we had the largest outdoor inventory in the history of the category. Just then we wondered, what if we digitized all these outdoor logos and made them scannable? We transformed these 1.9 billion static outdoor UltraTech logos into an army of 1.9 billion home building experts accessible with a simple mobile scan. Introducing UltraTech Se Pucho, a first of its kind initiative merging the best of AI vision, augmented reality, and generative AI to convert every UltraTech logo into a dynamic home building expert, accessible with a simple mobile scan. All users needed to do was scan the QR code placed across dealerships and multi-brand outlets, save the portal that opened up, और जहां भी दिखे UltraTech logo, वहीं पूछो बात घर की एक UltraTech engineer के साथ. For more on what we did, here is a brief video.
Introducing UltraTech Se Pucho, a first of its kind experience merging with the best of AI vision, AR, and generative AI. The AI computer vision recognizes the UltraTech logo. Augmented reality experience transforms the logo into a 3D home building expert. And the generative AI-powered WhatsApp bot instantly connects users with a real-world UltraTech expert. With 1.9 billion UltraTech logos spread across dealer panels, hoardings, cement bags and wall paintings, even in the remotest corners of the country, we transformed them into the largest outdoor media inventory to launch the experience. Within few days of the launch, top news channels featured UltraTech Se Pucho on Prime Times News.
India's #1 cement UltraTech. घर निर्माण से जुड़ी हर तकनीकी जानकारी के लिए UltraTech Se Pucho initiative.
Popular influencers shared it among their followers. And we received tons of organic coverage from reputed publications. The nation's most iconic voice brought the experience to life on the legendary primetime show watched by 1 billion Indians.
स्क्रीन पे दिए हुए जो QR कोड है उसको आपको स्कैन करना होगा और AI AR टेक्नोलॉजी के माध्यम से जानकारी आपको मिलेगी.
To create intrigue and drive trials, we even built on-ground installation in key markets. And using hyperlocal targeting, we reached the right audience at the right time. All this cumulatively helped in making UltraTech Se Pucho a pivotal home building companion. अब घर निर्माण से जुड़ी हर एक तकनीकी बात सिर्फ एक स्कैन से जानो. UltraTech इंजीनियर के साथ UltraTech से पूछो.
Outdoor media gave us the opportunity to integrate with the natural journey of home builders as they visit markets and stores during their home building process. We leveraged InMobi and Meta to do pin code targeting and deliver personalized ads near our dealership and outdoor inventory locations. Life-size cement bag installations in key Tier 2 cities made the experience more accessible, enhancing trust and driving interaction. Now, bus remains a key form of transport for Tier 2 and rural India. So we took over bus shelters located near hardware markets and wholesale mandis, where these bus shelters consisted of clear pictorial instructions along with QR code to enable various home builders to interact with the experience. Lastly, we leveraged 50 lakh wall paintings spread across remote corners of the country to provide instant expert assistance to home builders everywhere. The campaign received widespread acceptance. We managed to reach close to 55 million home builders. Over 12 lakh home builders closely interacted and engaged with the platform, leading to an immersiveness of 2 minutes per session. More than 1 lakh home builders actually saved the experiences to their home screen, and over 50% interaction originated from rural. Lastly, all this led to a whopping earned media coverage of 38 million. So, jury, I guess we have a few seconds left. Why don't you all try the experience yourself? Just scan the QR code, place the marker on the logo, UltraTech logo, and experience the magic. Also, jury, while you're at it, I would like to mention that this experience was completely born and bred in a media agency. चाहे वो T20 World Cup हो या Ganesha Chaturthi, this experience gave you instant expertise every time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next presentation, the entry ID is 1210, Caltex lubricants.
Hello, am I visible and audible?
Yes.
Okay, so if everyone's okay, can we start?
Yes, you can start.
Thank you. Good afternoon, this is Garima Bedi reporting live from the iconic Gateway of India, where history meets the heartbeat of Mumbai. Behind me stands the majestic arch, a symbol of India's legacy and endless journey, energy. From tourists capturing memories to street vendors adding local flavor, and the waves of the Arabian Sea echoing stories. This place is always alive. Built over a century ago to commemorate King George V's visit to India, the gateway has stood the test of time. But I'm not here to talk about history. I'm here to tell you how this iconic monument became the gateway for the launch of an iconic brand, Caltex, the world's #1 lubricant brand. Just like Caltex, we were committed to give this brand the launch that it deserved. We transformed the Gateway of India into our canvas, weaving the story of how Caltex will fuel India's progress through immersive 3D projection mapping. Let's take you back in time and witness the magic once again.
Welcome to the land of commitment, where promises aren't just talked about, but lived. Caltex, a brand that understands commitment like no other, made a grand entry in India. Caltex chose to make a mark on the incredible monument that has stood the test of time and commitment, Gateway of India. Using cutting-edge 3D mapping, Caltex transformed the gateway into a canvas of stunning visuals. This iconic moment was live-streamed across India through DOOH, sparking conversations on news platforms and social media. The buzz was real and it resonated in every city. But Caltex didn't stop here. Caltex touched base the unsung heroes driving the vehicles of the nation forward. The mechanics and retailers. Caltex celebrated the commitment of the mechanics with a nationwide drive. An iconic monument, impressive 3D mapping, and a long-lasting impression. Gateway projection, 4 lakh plus reach, 21 lakh plus impressions, 5.18 frequency. The campaign garnered over 36 million plus impressions across both the OOH phases, with reach figures over 6.8 million plus. 7 states, 8 cities. 2,000 plus retailers approached. 1,100 plus retailers registered. 3,500 plus mechanics approached. 1,800 plus mechanics registered.
The entire event was broadcasted live from the gateway, streamed at the Taj, and simulcasted across multiple cities through DOOH screens. And that's the beauty of going live. That's exactly what brings me here today, to bring this live to you. While the buzz around the gateway and Caltex will continue to resonate, our commitment remains steadfast to consistently bring you groundbreaking innovations and impactful ideas. This is Garima Bedi signing off. Until next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next presentation, the entry ID is 1235 Pringles.
Yeah, I'm just setting up. Can you tell me if my screen and I'm visible and you can hear everything?
Yes, yes.
And my slides are moving? Yeah. So let me know when I can start, please.
It's coming in the center of the presentation is coming very small. Is it the same way or yeah? You have, I think you have to share.
Go to your. I'll just check. No, this is fine. This is fine. Can I start?
Sure. Your time starts now. All the best.
In India, marketing of Pringles grew on the back of distribution. It was essentially a push strategy with no medias for support. And this went on for over a decade. With distribution in over 1 lakh stores skewed towards modern trade and listings across e-com and quick-com channels, it had achieved its potential. Further channel growth was getting difficult. Hence, we had to center our activities around general trade and build awareness and consideration with a focus on non-trials of the brand. Surprisingly, a UNA study revealed that close to 50% of category consumers were not sure if Pringles was even available in India. So our problem statement was, Pringles, shayad suna hai, but pata nahi, I don't recall it or think about it. Therefore, our objectives were clear. Build mental availability for Pringles by increasing brand awareness. Build memory structures around the unique packaging, its stackable shape and flavor variety. And build brand love by positioning Pringles as the go-to snack for fun social moments. And let's face it, Pringles is fun. The can looks so distinctive, the mascot is really lovable, and the stackable shape and multiple flavors provide a very different experience. Our prime target is today's youth. A very telling insight about this group is that they eat with their eyes, especially when it comes to snacks and impulse brands. Their brand choices are heavily influenced by social media, digital content, and peer recommendations. All their interactions with brands have to give them that Insta-worthy moment. So we have to incorporate all this in our strategy. Now, the youth is always outdoor, in malls, multiplexes, hanging out in cafes, restaurants, just about everywhere. The student or the working youth cannot only be caught on their mobile phones. We had to think OOH. But not just the billboards and bus shelters OOH, but an OOH that was designed new roles and had to perform new jobs. Drive brand imagery, not just saliency. Build memory structures around the pack and make the youth interact with the brand, give them their Insta-worthy moments they so want. To know more, let's play the AV.
R for relevant reach among affluent audiences. I for impact dominance throughout of home media. C for conversation busters to contextually build brand relevance. And lastly, H for hyper-local placements bringing Mr. P to life. Deep diving into relevant reach. We triangulated data from Q-commerce platforms, Blinkit, Zepto, QSR platforms, and resident security apps, MyGate, No Brokerhood, to arrive at locations within city with high snacking affinity and deployed out-of-home media in these snacking hotspots. We then drove impact in the identified snacking hotspots, connecting with audiences during their evening hours of snacking with striking digital outdoor screens. A 3D anamorphic screen attracted many curious onlookers. On the city highway, the distinctive tubular can and its pop was brought alive through connector twin hoardings that popped chips from a can on one hoarding to the other across the highway. The brand ad also floated on the waters of Mumbai's Juhu Beach. For the third leg of Conversation Busters, we deployed ambient outdoor media that translated to social chatter. A one-of-a-kind outdoor experience was deployed at airports where we connected with frequent flyers, a premium audience set that tends to pick up a can of Pringles to munch through their journey. We transformed the entire conveyor belt section so as to make it look like chips were being dished out of the can along with luggage. This got audiences instantly engaged, with most of them capturing this cool moment and posting it on social media. The internet went crazy with travelers posting about us, along with reputed advertising forums. Furthermore, fun CGI posts took over the brand's social media, driving even more conversations for the brand. Hyperlocal placements to ensure brand recall in relevant touchpoints, giving consumers that extra nudge. A gigantic can of Pringles was installed at key city crossroads. This provided a perfect photo op. Social media was abuzz with onlookers uploading their photos with the installation. They could also scan the can to get a chance to get Pringles delivered at home. Striking 3D anamorphic visuals at multiplexes for the first time ever, with the brand being sampled at PVR.
Missed the action because of Pringles? They're so good though.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you noticed that hygiene gave way to innovation. Even simple static hoardings turned into stories by placing them correctly. Almost all of our installations became photo ops, and our brand was chased by the youth who turned into paparazzi. And when the category grew by 9%, Pringles grew by 14%. Our share in the premium snacking segment increased from 4 to 7.3%. We thought consumer, we thought engagement, we thought creative. That's how we used out of home, not as a visibility medium, but an engaging, effective one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next presentation, entry ID 1287, Hindustan Unilever.
Please install Zoom, Disha, and join back. We will go ahead with the next presentation. Please do not use the web version of the Zoom. Disha,
Yes,
please install Zoom. Do not use the web version.
but I had tried it and it was the voice. I mean, I could play the audio as well from the video and do it on here. So I was just trying that option once again. Can you give me like 1 minute, please?
Sure.
Now you can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I think now it's going to be okay with the sound on. The screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay. I can start?
Yeah, your time starts now. All the best.
Thank you. So, Ant Asti Prarambh is a Sanskrit phrase that means the end is the beginning. It is a philosophical and symbolic statement that conveys the idea that every end is a beginning and it leads to a new beginning. This space resonates with the spirit of Varanasi and the culture of Varanasi. It is one of the oldest and continuously inhabited cities in the world, Varanasi. Varanasi is synonymous with the spiritual significance of Kashi Vishwanath temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva. And we know, as it is one of the 12 Jyotirlings of the world, it attracts millions of devotees around the year. Varanasi's tourism has witnessed a significant boost. Approximately 7.5 crores of visitors have visited last year. This number, just to give us a perspective, is about 8 times the tourism of Goa annually. With as Varanasi continues to attract more and more tourists, several challenges are faced. And however, these are the three main challenges that we see, which we need to address. So, the first one being the infrastructure strain. The city's infrastructure is under tremendous pressure due to the growing number of tourists, congestion, and inadequate transportation facilities. Second one being sustainability, as we know that pollution levels have risen tremendously. And the third and most important being safety and security. With the increased footfall, ensuring the visitor safety becomes very, very paramount. To answer all of these three major challenges together, Hindustan Unilever, together with Varanasi Smart City Council, which is a special purpose vehicle, collaborated and came up with one single solution of 100% recyclable bus shelter. These bus shelters created to take off the infrastructure strain of the administration. They were built with sustainable materials to ensure that there is 100% sustainability there, and they were installed with CCTV cameras with direct feeds going on to the police stations in the vicinities to ensure the security and safety of the city. This is what the one of the bus shelters looked like at the day of the inauguration. We're going to have a small AV just to see the entire project from scratch to end.
Can't hear the sound.
Sorry, you can't hear it?
No.
Oopsie. Sorry about that.
Yes, please, please now. Full screen?
Banaras, the city where death is not the end, but a new beginning. This spiritual center attracts almost 7 crore tourists each year, which tests the limits of the city's infrastructure. And Hindustan Unilever Limited saw opportunity in this challenge. Presenting the world's first 100% recyclable solar-powered bus shelter. Inspired by the philosophy of life beyond death, these bus shelters use renewable energy and are built with sustainable materials that will not contribute to the ever-growing landfills, but will find use even after their purpose is fulfilled. Their use is already creating significant impact to the environment by cutting emissions of harmful gases that contribute to climate change. That's like taking 2 lakh cars off the streets for a whole year, or planting 38,000 trees every year. In fact, these bus shelters aim to prevent more than 1 billion carbon footprints over their lifespan of 25 years. The Smart Bus Shelter was inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and the Minister of Energy and Urban Development Uttar Pradesh, Shri A.K. Sharma, garnering nationwide publicity and acclaim. This state-of-the-art bus shelter is equipped with LEDs, Wi-Fi, CCTV cameras, live info displays, charging ports and benches, all powered by solar energy. HUL has strategically created 10 such bus shelters across the city, from Sarnath to the airport. To ensure safety and security of the tourists, CCTV cameras have been strategically placed along this route, with feeds going straight to the nearest police stations. Our contribution to sustainable growth in infrastructure is only the beginning. And HUL is proud to be a part of this new chapter in the rich history of Banaras.
You're on mute.
Sorry about this. Very sorry about this. As you would have seen in the AV, Mr. Narendra Modi, our Honorable Prime Minister, inaugurated this project along with the Minister for Urban Development and Energy, Mr. A.K. Sharma. All the leading publications were covering this event. The Government of India websites, official websites like the PMO, Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Urban Affairs provided detailed updates on this initiative taken by HUL. Local influencers and YouTubers have also played a very, very important role in amplifying this 100% sustainable bus shelter. And we definitely achieved the objective of responsible marketing. Poisonous gases were eliminated from the environment, like nitrogen monoxide, carbon dioxide, and sulfur dioxide. Just to give you a perspective, in the next 25 years, which is the lifespan of these bus shelters, we will be preventing 1 billion carbon footprints. Annually, that means taking off 2 lakh cars off the street or planting 38,000 new trees every year. And the sustainable journey, which we have done so far for 10 bus shelters, have now been added to 150 more shelters being placed in Varanasi. And similar project is being considered and initiated at Mathura as well. So I'd like to just repeat the quote that I stated right in the beginning. Ant asti prarambh. The end is just the beginning. And ironically, this is the last entry in this category, but a beginning of a new one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we are moving to the next category. Best Media Innovation, Use of Local Language, Digital Media, Digital. The duration will be 7 minutes per presentation. And starting with the first presentation, the entry ID is 3404, Cadbury Dairy Milk. Over to the presenter.
Hi, is my screen visible without the notes?
Your time starts now. All the best.
Namaskar, my name is Diganta De, and I will take you through the journey of Cadbury Mishti Shera Srishti, Utsabe Roshabongo. Dairy Milk, a legacy brand, has driven category penetration by making chocolates culturally relevant. This approach was working very well to drive sales. Growth in West Bengal, an important market, was gradual. However, sustaining it was difficult. In a land where local foods and sweets are of prime importance, it was proving to be a difficult task for Dairy Milk to position itself as an equivalent to sweets. Bengalis are proud, passionate, and protective about their culture and literature. In fact, unlike other states where sweets are consumed to mark special occasions, a majority of Bengalis consume Mishti on a daily basis. Hence, our objective was to bridge this gap and make Meetha as Mishti, a part and parcel of the Bengali culture. But there were 3 barriers in the way of that. The Mishti makers, who wouldn't give away a market they were ruling. The opinion leaders, these were the people who are the carriers of the Bengali culture. And the masses, who looked at Cadbury Dairy Milk as a foreign chocolate manufacturer. For a brand which has been active in West Bengal since 2012, we had to do something different to still be relevant in the 13th year. So we decided to touch upon Bengali's biggest passion points, Mishti, local festivals, and music. West Bengal is an amalgamation of several micro communities. We touched 5 different celebrations from these communities and created 5 Cadbury Mishti, each Mishti representing one local festival. We introduced Cadbury into the sweet eating culture by partnering with over 140 Mishti shops that would curate and create regional sweets infused with Cadbury dairy milk. Also, each celebration has its own folk song, rich in soulful expression, sung with passion, love, and dedication. We roped in celebrated music directors and popular singers like Tulika Mondol, Iman Chakraborty, who were champions in that genre to recreate these folk songs, but with a fusion of modern music. Dairy Milk's initiative resulted in beautiful renditions of old and new, showcasing the special fusion of both traditional and modern, all the while seamlessly integrating the brand's signature sweetness. The Mishti and music lovers then voted for their favorite Mishtis. Let's take a look at how the campaign unfolded.
The bond between sweets and the people of Bengal is eternal. Mishti is an integral part of Bengal's ethos, emotions, and celebrations, be it the celebration of livelihood, spirit, new beginnings, and more. Mishtis are a repertoire of festivals of different ethnic groups, their folk culture, and Mishti. Get on a journey to discover varied Mishtis, vivid celebrations. One Bengal with Cadbury Dairy Milk Gane Mishti. Utshobe Roshobongo, welcoming of spring with Baha Porob and the sweetness of Chanar Jilipi and Goja. Celebrating livelihood with Bono Bibi Porob and the taste of Choru Kheer. Calling rain with Hudum Utshab and relishing Pua Pitha and Naru. All these and more coming together to create magic. 5 contemporary folk songs were recreated by top music maestros and sung by popular singers of Bengal. The songs took YouTube by storm in no time. Over 140 Mishti outlets joined in to add more sweetness with a Cadbury twist. People poured in numbers and expressed their verdict. The varied fusion Mishti creations were judged by eminent personalities. The best of the best were awarded. The entire campaign culminated in an extravaganza of Mishti and music.
With more than 20 million Bengalis on YouTube, we promoted all our fusion songs on this platform to create awareness about the activity. Short format videos on Meta were used to grab and hold attention across social media, which redirected the users to Mishti shop across the state, driving footfall to the stores. To tempt Bengalis to try Cadbury Mishti, we collaborated with multiple influencers and publishers, selected basis their regional relevance. These influencers created content around the Cadbury Mishtis. We even leveraged the 2 biggest television shows of West Bengal, Dadagiri, hosted by Saurav Ganguly, and Didi Number 1, and the word spread like wildfire. The QR codes placed in over 140 Mishti shops, leading to WhatsApp voting to crown the best Mishti and the best Mishti Karigar, garnered over 10,000 votes. And all this came together at the Gane Mishti Mela, a musical extravaganza, which comprised of performances from 12 different artists, 10 renowned Mishti brands with Cadbury Mishti tasting, and celebrity artists honored more than 80 skilled Mishti Karigars. We strategically use media to turn our barriers into our warriors. We got the Mishti makers on board by getting them to create our Cadbury infused Mishtis, roping in the biggest names in Bengali music industry to recreate the folk songs. And we reached out to the masses by blowing up the campaign across all mediums. And the impact? We reached almost 11 million people. The music videos had 80% completed views, driving 25% engagement. And the campaign received a lot of love, with over 98% positive sentiments. Not only that, the campaign even garnered over 14 million organic views, 129,000 likes, and the exclusive YouTube page for the fusion folk songs amassed 79,000 subscribers. Sales grew by 13% versus the previous year. Over 150,000 Mishtis were sold, and penetration in Bengal grew by 10 percentage points. And this is how we made the journey from Mitha to Mishti. Bhalo kichu hoye jak, Mishti mukh kora jak. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. I can tell you.
Next presentation, the entry ID is 3413 Coca-Cola.
Hello, I hope I'm audible and my screen is visible.
Yes. Your
Please
time
let me
starts
know
now.
when. Thank you.
All the best.
Music is the universal language that bridges hearts and builds connection. Coca-Cola's connection to music spans far beyond the last 2 decades. Coke Studio is present across 13 countries in many avatars. But for the music to truly resonate in India, it needed a more local and regionally rooted approach. But we know India is just not a single nation, but a diverse blend of languages, cultures, and traditions. Our research showed that the young India of today is deeply passionate about regional music that celebrate their roots, reflecting their regional identity and pride like never before. So in India, we launched Coke Studio in a totally new avatar that married India's love for music with its linguistic diversity. Proudly presenting to you Coke Studio Bharat, a celebration of India's regional diversity. We created 14 songs across 10 languages, touching almost all corners of Bharat, from Kumaoni in Uttarakhand to Haryanvi in Haryana and Avdhi in UP, just to name a few. To make India sing along to our tunes, we stayed true to 4 principles. Go local in our choice of platforms, we had to stay authentic, true to pop culture, and drive exclusive experiences. A first of its kind Coke Studio content hub on Geo Network helped fuel discovery, consumption, and engagement. Regional radio massified our songs with innovative RJ interactions and high-frequency song plays. We also turned every commute into a Coke Studio experience with a multi-city metro jingle activation.
Listen to this amazing track only on Coke Studio Bharat's YouTube channel.
800 regional influencers and 9,000 youth ambassadors brought their unique style and authenticity to Coke Studio, turning our songs into viral sensation, creating a revolutionary song-to-social movement. Partnership with singing and dance reality shows helped to massify our songs. Streaming apps played the dual role of fueling both discovery and consumption. We turned every single Coke bottle into a gateway of experiences, providing early song access, exclusive music videos, and behind-the-scenes content. Let me take you through our musical journey.
Regional music has become a gateway for Gen Z to unwind, express, and connect. Hence, a global brand like Coca-Cola, which thrives on emotional and cultural connections, decided to not just speak, but sing in their languages. Coca-Cola reintroduced their iconic global IP in India, giving a platform to regional artists representing almost every major language. But music isn't just about sound, it's about discovery. We knew that our audience, Gen Z, weren't just listening to music. They were experiencing it in new ways. They were discovering songs on social media. They were using music to de-stress, to vibe, to create. They weren't waiting for the music to come to them. They were finding it. So we flipped the script. Instead of pushing content through traditional ads, we built a discovery-first model. Turning Coke Studio from a music IP into a full-blown cultural phenomenon. Our first move? A complete Coke Studio takeover of Jio. For the first time ever, a dedicated Coke Studio content hub was created inside the Jio ecosystem, enabling us to build a community of Coke Studio listeners across 8 different apps. And it wasn't just about streaming. We synchronized Coke Studio content with JioMart, proving that music could drive commerce. Next, we shifted our focus from where the music lived to how it was found and transformed. YouTube, from platform for paid views into a discovery engine. First position placements on YouTube Shorts ensured our tracks launched with maximum effect. Smart video campaigns deliver the right format to the right audience at the right time, boosting views while reducing costs. Regional apps and short video platforms became our gateway into deeper markets. Strategic playlist integrations on streaming platforms ensured our songs stayed top of the mind and top of the charts. And just like that, Coke Studio wasn't just being streamed. It was being searched, shared, and celebrated. RJ integrations and song plays on radio made Coke Studio the talk of the town. And to close the loop, we took the music straight to the streets with a multi-city metro jingle activation, turning every commute into a Coke Studio experience. We tapped into India's most powerful trendsetters, regional influencers, content creators, and micro communities. We didn't just ask them to promote Coke Studio. We made them part of it. 9,000 plus youth ambassadors carried Coke Studio straight into college communities, making it a movement, not just a moment. Extended KOL integrations beyond Instagram to regional social platforms like Moj and ShareChat turned discovery into a movement. We didn't just stop there. We took Coke Studio into India's most iconic reality shows. When Neha Kakkar took the stage on TV to sing our song Son Chadi, it wasn't just a performance. It was a moment. Coke Studio Bharat is no longer just a music platform. It's a movement, a celebration, a revolution in sound. And this is just the beginning.
Last 1 minute.
So judges, इंडिया ने हमारे गानों को सिर्फ सुना ही नहीं, अपना बना लिया. With 14 songs inspiring millions of content pieces, showcasing the true power of regional content. And this year, don't forget to celebrate Holi with our Avdi song, Holi Aayi Re. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next presentation, the entry ID is 3417, Castrol CRB Turbo Max. Over to presenter.
Yeah, I'm just sharing my screen. Let me know if I'm visible and everything is good.
Yes.
Hello?
Nitin.
Yes, good to go.
I'm good to go. Okay, can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, great. In a highly cluttered category, Castrol CRB Turbo Max is the leader in the truck engine oil segment. There is minimal product differentiation, making it a price-based choice with little brand loyalty. This was hampering growth. Our task was to revive growth. Members of the jury, may I request you to forget that you are marketing professionals and think of yourselves as truck drivers. You have to drive non-stop for 12 to 16 hours a day, for a week to 10 days at a stretch. Stay in makeshift rooms, masquerading as hotels, eat off dhabas whenever you can find them, and maybe even sleep in your truck. Now, brands see you as a prime consumer, and obviously they woo you with consumer promotions. Given your impoverished state, you veer towards brands which offer the best benefit to you. This has been going on for years. Nobody blames you. It is what it is. But how do we break this? How do we convey brand superiority when clearly money speaks? We went back to research. More than 61% of truck drivers are not happy in their jobs and did not want their kids to take up this profession. There is no formal training given to them. They're not aware of the new tools and techniques. Because they're on the road all the time, even their health suffers. Truck drivers seldom see growth prospects in this profession. While they are critical drivers to our nation's growth, they seem to be unable to drive their own life. There was a strong need, the need for self-growth and progress. We made Castrol CRB Turbo Max put truck drivers in the driver's seat of their own life. So, Pragrati Ki Pathshala was born, an initiative to upskill the truck driver. Given that the truckers are out of home most of the time, digital became critical. Teachings and progress of the on-ground Pathshala were repurposed into digital modules so that those who could not attend the live sessions could benefit from the Pathshala. Sonu Sood, known for his altruistic activities, agreed to be our brand narrator. Our collaboration with TV9 ensured that a very strong regional presence was had. We had 6 different content hubs, one for each regional language, all residing on digital. The content was peppered with local references and featured snippets presented by the local talent. Digital content is extremely fluid, so all the content was made WhatsAppable. This gave our initiative wings as our content flew to other markets and reached truck drivers who had not been reached before. Let's see how this unfurled.
Despite India's remarkable growth story, the tale of those driving the world's 5th largest economy is marked by neglect. Over 6 million truckers in India who drive 16 hours daily for minimal wages live a life of hardship. Limited education and no formal training create a roadblock for a better future. To foster confidence and inspire hope within the Indian trucking community, Castrol pledged to be the dedicated progress partner for every trucker in India. For these pillars of the Indian economy who spend most of their lives on the road and face literacy and technological hurdles, we had to come up with a unique initiative that empower the truckers while on their journeys. We launched Pragati Ki Pathshala in association with TV9 Network, a school of progress on wheels, traveling the length and breadth of India, covering more than 8,000 miles, making it the largest on-ground experience. We partnered with Sonu Sood, a Bollywood celebrity who is known for his altruism nationwide. In collaboration with ASDC, we developed a tailored curriculum called Spot.
इस प्रगति की पाठशाला में आपको मिलेगी जानकारी 4 महत्वपूर्ण पहलुओं के बारे में। ट्रक चलाने से संबंधित सुरक्षा और व्यवसाय में लाभ बढ़ाने के कुछ तरीके, खुद का ट्रक खरीदने के विकल्प, वाहन और व्यवसाय से जुड़ी आधुनिकता।
Modules were created in 7 regional languages. This marked the largest ever knowledge initiative by an engine oil brand, which garnered the support of Road Transport and Highway Minister of India.
मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि ये जो पाठशाला है प्रगति की, जिसका आयोजन प्रगति की पाठशाला के रूप में आपने किया है, निश्चित रूप से हमारे ड्राइवर्स प्रशिक्षित होंगे, नियमों का पालन करेंगे, उनके आँखों की जांच होगी, प्रगति की पाठशाला में आगे बढ़ते रहेंगे। इस बात के साथ इस उपक्रम को मेरी बहुत-बहुत शुभकामनाएं, शुभेच्छाएं।
Category influencers, transport industry experts and national ministers supported this initiative by generating discussions at a national level around the truckers community across 7 regional TV news channels. A missed call mechanism was deployed via TV, digital and OOH that enabled truckers across the country to receive details of the on-ground activations in their preferred languages on WhatsApp. The truckers were rewarded with Pathshala completion certificates, along with access to health and eye checkups and reflective stickers to safeguard themselves during late-night driving. The campaign reached more than 4 million truckers nationwide. Over 1.1 million truckers expressed active interest towards the School of Progress.
गाड़ी को सुरक्षित करने के लिए और इंजन को सेफ्टी करने के लिए, सीट बेल्ट का प्रयोग करने के लिए यही सब पाठशाला में सिखाया गया है।
जो कैस्ट्रॉल वालों ने कराया काफी कुछ मोटिवेट किया है और एडवांस चीजें बताई हैं जिससे जो है ड्राइवर सीख करके जो है अपनी आप को सेफ भी कर सकता है, अपनी तरक्की भी कर सकता है।
Castrol CRB Turbo Max, Pragati Ki Pathshala, became the voice of truckers in India and emerged as a beacon of hope, guiding truck drivers from hardship to prosperity.
While all important measures moved, we are pleased to say the Castrol CRB Turbo Max outpaced the category, achieving 16% growth compared to the category growth of just 8%. Members of the jury, give a man fish and you will feed him for a day. Teach him fishing and you will feed him for a lifetime. More importantly, bribing the consumer with promos gave way to educating the consumer. All of this led to brand growth. What more can one ask for? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next presentation is entry ID 3414 Sprite. Over to presenter.
Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Let me know when to start. Let me know when to start.
You can start now.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Shubhada, and over the next 7 minutes, I'll be telling you how Sprite took comedy to every nook and corner of India. Sprite is the second largest sparkling brand in the country and the biggest recruiters for Gen Zs into the category. You want to restart it and then I'm having a glitch. There is a technical glitch. Can I reshare and restart, please?
Yes, we can restart.
Give us 2 minutes, please. Sorry.
No problem. If you want time, we can go to the next presentation by the time.
No, we can do it. Just like.
Okay. All right. No worries.
Is the screen visible now?
Yes.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Shubhada, and over the next 7 minutes, I'll be telling you how Sprite took comedy to every nook and corner of India. Sprite is the second largest sparkling brand in the country and the biggest recruiters for Gen Zs into the category. And what do we know about our core consumers, Gen Zs? They are stressed, anxious, hyperactive about everything around them. And bigger the world of stress, the bigger the need for comedy as a relief. Over the years, Sprite has stood for a simple message. We help you cool down when things get heated. We married this with the insight that when things get stressful, an ability to make people laugh is always the best way to calm things down. This led to the inception of Sprite Joke in a Bottle, where millions of Sprite bottles were transformed into a gateway to the world of comedy. But judges, बात तो यही है कि जोक तो अच्छा अपनी भाषा में ही लगता है. I'm sure you remember this. Now imagine if this would have been in English, क्या सुनने में मजा आता? Armed with this insight, we developed one-of-a-kind strategy, अपनी भाषा, अपना joke. We roped in 12 comedians across states and created a library of 1,000+ regional jokes to make the nation laugh in the native language they want to laugh in. But the only question was, where are the consumers? Comedy consumption is thriving across the digital ecosystem. It is being consumed massively on social media and comedy podcasts. Messaging apps too are becoming hubs for humor sharing. So, we took our comedy to where it was being consumed on social media by partnering with an army of regional comedy influencers who asked their followers to share their version of local LOL jokes with Sprite. We even used iconic characters like Murga, Bakra, Bawa, and 6 other regional RJs to bring alive Sprite-sponsored radio prank shows on social. During user conversations on WhatsApp, we detected their stress triggers real time and delivered personalized joke cards in the languages users preferred. And while users were streaming audio, we mapped their stress triggers with their listening history and gave them personalized regional joke personas so that they can enjoy in the language they were streaming the audio in at a platform that is suitable to them. The journey did not end here. Users were then redirected to WhatsApp for a never-ending supply of jokes. Now let's take a quick look at the AV.
मैम वैसे थर्ड फ्लोर पे ना एक शॉप है, वहाँ पे काफी अच्छे ऑफर्स चल रहे हैं, सारे हाउस होल्ड प्रोडक्ट्स पे आपको अच्छा खासा ऑफर मिल जाएगा।
ना वो सब ठीक है, पर इतना जानकारी लेकर मैं करूंगी क्या? क्यों बोल रहे हो आप इतना कुछ?
नहीं मैम, मतलब आप हमेशा आती हैं, लेकिन लेने के नाम पे तो आप सिर्फ सेल्फी और फोटोज ही लेकर जाती है।
मुझे बात ही नहीं करना आप जैसे बदतमीज इंसान से।
मैडम मॉल से कुछ लेना ले, आप स्प्राइट पियो और ठंड रखो।
So, judges, we made India laugh in the languages that they speak, creating comedy that felt natural, delivering it on platforms where comedy thrived, and scaling it effortlessly through mass messaging channels like WhatsApp. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next and the last presentation, the entry ID is 3420 Lifebuoy.
Hi, could you confirm if you can see me, see my presentation, and hear me?
Yes. You haven't shared your computer sound. On
Yes.
Zoom controls, you will have it.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Yes. Sorry, just give me a second, please. Okay. Okay. Can you see my presentation? Hear me?
We
See?
are able to see the notes and everything.
Sorry?
Notes. We
You
can see
can
the
see the
notes.
notes. One second. Can you still see the notes?
No. Your time starts now. All the best.
Thank you so much. Hi, jury. How many of you would remember this divine miracle? It was amazing how it went viral even before the days of social media. So when the health and safety of the entire nation was at stake because people stopped washing their hands thanks to the pandemic fatigue, a miracle is what we needed. In West Bengal, Lifebuoy's top 3 market, where cuisine and culture encourage eating with hands, our issue became a major concern. Committed to stand for safeguarding people against life-threatening diseases, Lifebuoy aimed to reach the widest possible audience by targeting the key moment when food consumption is at its peak. Durga Puja, celebrated by 87% of our population of West Bengal, doubles up as the largest food festival in India. The sheer volume of people in close proximity, relishing street food with bare hands, coupled with their disregard for hand hygiene, transform the pandals into potential hotspot for infections. After all, who wants to wash hands when you're having fun? So to deliver a life-saving hand hygiene message directly to the attendees such that it gets undivided attention, it required us to invent a way beyond all the conventional passive mediums available. Presenting Ma's message, Lifebuoy's own engineered miracle featuring the goddess of protection herself. By intertwining cultural sensibilities, design ingenuity, and cutting-edge technology, we delivered the hand-washing reminder seamlessly within the spiritual journey of every devotee. As devotees captured Ma's beauty on their phone as a memory or sharing on social media, a miracle unfolded. Hidden in plain sight, AI-generated QR codes woven into the idol's attire unlocked a groundbreaking AR experience. She came alive on each mobile and, as a digital blessing, urged her children to stay safe by washing their hands before indulging in festival treats. Devotees witnessed a never-before 3D immersive video. The hyper-realistic avatar of Ma Durga engaged with devotees individually while they were seeking blessings from her, as if a divine connection, making this an unforgettable memory for them. But this unique experience came with its own set of challenges to overcome. In a culturally sensitive country, we had to ensure a respectful portrayal of a goddess. For being seamless in the journey, we created a scalable surprise experience with minimum delay and smooth functionality. As the AR experience was triggered across multiple devices at the pandal, Ma's hand-washing message echoed through the pandal. Ma's voice transcended the pandal, reaching millions through a strategic influencer campaign. We partnered with 11 key voices across food, comedy, lifestyle, and film, leveraging their combined reach of 7.6 million followers. These influencers, moved by the talking miracle, invited their audiences to experience the wonder for themselves, amplifying Ma's message of safety and devotion.
In India, the land of festivals, people seek a divine connection with their gods and goddesses by celebrating them through pujas. Durga Puja, one of the biggest pujas in this region, celebrates the homecoming of Ma Durga, the goddess of strength and protection. Thousands of majestic temple-like structures called pandals create a carnival-like atmosphere for millions, a gathering to celebrate their devotion to Ma. With a phone camera in one hand and a loved one in the other, devotees line up to capture the magnificent renditions of the goddess, offer their prayers, and move on to the biggest attraction, the food.
We have to roam around the pandals and then we'll have to eat. That's the primary thing. We have to eat and we have to stay well. That's it.
Lip-smacking delicacies prepared by street vendors are traditionally eaten by hand, a practice deeply ingrained in Indian culture, a practice that can turn into a health hazard for millions. Lifebuoy presents Ma's Message, a divine intervention from none other than Ma herself. Using LiDAR face scanning and machine learning models, we brought Ma to life within the pandal through augmented reality. AI-generated QR codes camouflaged within the idol led unsuspecting attendees trying to click pictures of Ma to a surprise safety message from her.
কিরে চমকে গেলি মায়ের আশীর্বাদ তো নেওয়া হলো এবার কি প্ল্যান বাইরে গিয়ে আড্ডা না পেট ভরে খাওয়া সুস্থ থাকার জন্য সাবান দিয়ে হাত ধুয়ে নাও
As Ma alerted her children at the moment of truth, hand-washing stations made sure they all washed their hands before their meal. Amazed by this miraculous intervention, celebs, influencers, and even news outlets organically shared her message with their viewers, as her voice echoed in every home over the 5 days of puja.
একদমই কিউআর কোড রয়েছে দেখতে পাচ্ছি আমরা চাঁদমালার মধ্যে
হাইজিনটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট পূজার সময় স্পেশালি
সত্যি খুব দারুণ ইনিশিয়েটিভ এটা আর মা যখন বলেছেন তো শুনতে তো হবে
This memorable experience left a lasting impact on all devotees, establishing Lifebuoy as the #1 hand-washing soap among them.
Ma's miracle was experienced by over 4.5 lakh devotees, which is just, by the way, is 3.5x the capacity of our nation's biggest cricket stadium, the Narendra Modi Stadium. As planned, our miracle organically went viral, reaching millions on social media and delivered 3x the average influencer engagement rate. Lifebuoy won in increasing its saliency as a protector and witnessed the highest spike of 500 bips in Spont for the year, along with 50 bips increase in market share. Globally, Lifebuoy's innovation has been recognized as a new benchmark for creating innovative tech experiences with culture and purpose at its heart. I hope you can show the same amount of love. Thank you, Jury.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so that concludes